Namaste to all. Ram Ram Ram. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwarah, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahano Bhunatu, Sahaviryam Karava Hai Tejasvinavadhi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Namaste to all. Ram Ram Ram. Today is the 6th class of Sundara Kandam. We are doing Sarga 1. We've completed until shlokas 80. We will do the next 20 today. We will do a quick revision of 61 to 80 and then do the new set of shlokas. I will do the Dhyana shloka. And then we have Srimati Nandini, who will be chanting 61 to 80. Shuklam Baradaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vighnopashantaye Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaye Nathaye Sitayav Pataye Namaha. Buddhirbalam yashodhairyam nirbhayatvam arogata ajadyam vakpatutvam cha hanumat smaranad bhavet. Manojabam marutatulya vegam jitendriyam buddhimatam varishtham vatatmajam vanarayotha mukyam Shri Ramadutam sharanam prapadye yatra yatra raghunatha kirtanam tatra tatra kritamastakāñjalim bāshpavari paripurnalochanam Marutim namata rakshasantakam Kūjantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakha Bande Valmiki Kokilam. Sundara Kandam, the Prathama Sarga, Sarga 1, Samudra Langhanam. We are still in the context where Hanuman took a leap and is flying over the ocean. We will do shloka 61. Nandini Bhagini, Namaskaraha. Can you try unmuting?
Ram Ram Ramji. Are you here?
Namaskara.
Namaskar.
Yeah.
Ram Ram.
Yes. Yes.
Langulam cha samaviddham lavamanasya shobhate ambare vayuputrasya shakradhvaja ivochritah लाङ्गूलचक्रेण महान् शुक्लदंष्ट्रो नीलात्मजः व्यरोचत महाप्राज्ञः परिवेशीव भास्करः भिग्देशेनाभिताम्रेण रराजस महाकपिः महता दारितेनेव गिरिर्गैरिकधातुना तस्य वानरसिंहस्य प्लवमानस्य सागरम् कक्षान्तरगतो वायुः जीमूत इव गर्जति यथा निपतन्त्युल्का ह्युत्तरान्ताद्विनिसृता दृश्यते सानुबन्धा च तथा स कपिकुञ्जरः पतत्पतङ्गसङ्काशो व्यायतः शुशुभे कपिः प्रवृद्ध इव मातङ्गः कक्ष्यया बध्यमानया उपरिष्टाच्छरीरेण छायया चावगाढया सागरे मारुताविष्टा नौरिवासीत् तदा कपिः यं यं देशं समुद्रस्य जगाम स महाकपिः ससतस्योरुवेगेन सोन्माद इव लक्ष्यते सागरस्योर्मिजालानाम् उरसा शैलवक्ष्मणा अभिघ्नं स्तु महावेगः पुप्लुवे स महाकपिः कपिवातश्च बलवान् मेघवातश्च निःसृतः सागरं भीमनिर्घोषं कम्पयामास तुर्भृशम् विकर्षन्नूर्मिजालानि बृहन्ति लवणाम्भसि पुप्लुवे कपिशार्दूलो विकिरन्निव रोदसी मेरुमन्दरसङ्काशान् उद्धतान् स महार्णवे अत्यक्रामन् महावेगः तरङ्गान् गणयन्निव
Tarangan ganayanniva. It is just Hrasvaha there.
Yeah, sure. तरङ्ग अत्यक्रामन् महावेगः तरङ्गान् गणयन्निव
Very good.
तस्य वेगसमुद्धूतं जलं स जलदं तदा अम्बरस्थं विबभ्राज शारदाभ्रमिवाततम्
Very good.
तिमिनक्रझषाः कूर्मा दृश्यन्ते विवृतास्तदा वस्त्रापकर्षणेनेव शरीराणि शरीरिणाम् प्लवमानं समीक्ष्याथ भुजङ्गाः सागरालयाः व्योम्नितं कपिशार्दूलं सुपर्ण इति मेनिरे दशयोजनविस्तीर्णा 30 योजनमायता छाया वानरसिंहस्य जले चारुतराभवत्
Very good.
श्वेताभ्रघनराजीव वायुपुत्रानुगामिनी तस्य सा शुशुभे छाया वितता लवणाम्भसि शुशुभे स महातेजा महाकायो महाकपिः वायुमार्गे निरालम्बे पक्षवानिव पर्वतः येनासौ याति बलवान् वेगेन कपिकुञ्जरः तेन मार्गेण सहसा द्रोणीकृत इवार्णवः
Very good.
आपाते पक्षिसङ्घानां पक्षिराज इवा बभौ हनुमान् मेघजालानि प्रकर्षन् मारुतो यथा राम राम राम
Very good. Excellent. Excellent it was. I loved your Mahaprana pronunciation. The split was also perfect. How long did you practice, Bhagini? Did you go on mute? I think you went on mute. 1 second, let me unmute you.
Ram Ram Ramanji, every day, daily
You
once.
practice.
Yes.
Okay. Daily you practiced once.
Yes.
Okay.
And today a couple of times.
Did you attend the live class?
Yes, 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 yes. I do try to.
Okay.
Just 1 week, I think I missed it in between. But otherwise, I always ensure that I attend the live class.
Excellent. Excellent, Bhagini. It was wonderful
Sarga
listening to you.
not honestly.
Ram Ram.
Ram Ram Ram.
Okay. We'll go to the next set from 81. Jayanti Swaminathan Bhagini, Bhavati Astiva. Will you be able to repeat? Are you in a position to repeat?
Yes, I can do.
Okay. I have a bad throat, so just bear with me. We are going to 81. Pandurarunavarnani
पाण्डुरारुणवर्णानि
Neelamanjishthakani cha
नीलमाञ्जिष्ठकानि च
Kapina Krishyamanani
कपिना कृष्यमाणानि
Mahabhrani cha Kashire.
महाभ्राणि चकाशिरे.
Very good. Pandurarunavarnani Neelamanjishthakani cha
पाण्डुरारुणवर्णानि नीलमाञ्जिष्ठकानि च
Kapina Krishyamanani Mahabhrani cha Kashire.
कपिना कृष्यमाणानि महाभ्राणि चकाशिरे.
Very good. Pravishanna Bhrajalani
प्रविशन्न भ्रजालानि
Nishpatamscha Punah Punah
निष्पतंश्च पुनः पुनः
Prachannascha Prakashascha.
प्रच्छन्नश्च प्रकाशश्च.
There is a dvitva there. Prachannascha Prakashascha. After cha, you have to say the ip there.
Okay. प्रच्छन्नश्च प्रकाशश्च
Chandrama iva lakshyate.
चन्द्रमा इव लक्ष्यते.
Pravishanna Bhrajalani Nishpatamscha Punah Punah.
प्रविशन्न भ्रजालानि निष्पतंश्च पुनः पुनः
Prachannascha Prakashascha Chandrama iva lakshyate.
प्रच्छन्नश्च प्रकाशश्च चन्द्रमा इव लक्ष्यते.
Very good. Plavamanam tu tam drishtva
प्लवमानं तु तं दृष्ट्वा
Plavangam tvaritam tada
प्लवङ्गं त्वरितं तदा
Vavarshuf pushpavarshani
ववर्षुः पुष्पवर्षाणि
Devagandharvadanavaha.
देवगन्धर्वदानवाः.
Very good. प्लवमानं तु तं दृष्ट्वा प्लवङ्गं त्वरितं तदा
प्लवमानं तु तं दृष्ट्वा प्लवङ्गं त्वरितं तदा
ववर्षुः पुष्पवर्षाणि देवगन्धर्वदानवाः
ववर्षुः पुष्पवर्षाणि देवगन्धर्वदानवाः
वेरि गुड् ततापनहितं सूर्यः
ततापनहितं सूर्यः
प्लवन्तं वानरोत्तमम्
प्लवन्तं वानरोत्तमम्
सिषेवे च तदा वायु
सिषेवे च तदा वायु
रामकार्यार्थसिद्धये
रामकार्यार्थसिद्धये
ततापनहितं सूर्यः प्लवन्तं वानरोत्तमम्
ततापनहितं सूर्यः प्लवन्तं वानरोत्तमम्
सिषेवेच्छ तदा वायु रामकार्यार्थसिद्धये
सिषेवे च तदा वायु रामकार्यार्थसिद्धये
Very good. Your Mahapranas are very good. Perfect. ऋषयस्तुष्टुवुश्चैनम्
हृषयस्तुष्टुवुश्चैनम्
Correct. ऋषयः तुष्टुवुः च एनम्. That is the split here. So, ऋषयस्तुष्टुवुश्चैनम्. One more time.
ऋषयस्तुष्टुवुश्चैनम्
प्लवमानं विहाय सा
प्लवमानं विहाय सा
जगुश्च देवगन्धर्वाः
जगुश्च देवगन्धर्वाः
जगुश्च
जगुश्च
Ah,
जगुश्च देवगन्धर्वाः
प्रशंसन्तो महौजसम्
प्रशंसन्तो प्रशंसन्
महौजसो महौजसम्.
ओके प्रशंसन्तो महौजसम्
Correct. ऋषयस्तुष्टुवुश्चैनं प्लवमानं विहाय सा
ऋषयस्तुष्टुवुश्चैनम् प्लवमानं विहाय सा
जगुश्च देवगन्धर्वाः प्रशंसन्तो महौजसम्
जगुश्च देवगन्धर्वाः प्रशंसन्तो महौजसम्
Second line, one more time.
जगुश्च देवगन्धर्वाः प्रशंसन्तो महौजसम्
Correct. Very good. नागाश्च तुष्टुवर्यक्षा
नागाश्च तुष्टुवुर्यक्षा
Correct.
नागाश्च तुष्टुवुर्यक्षा
रक्षांसि विबुधाः खगाः
रक्षांसि विबुधा खगाः
It's a little tricky one there. Rakshamsi vibuधा khagaha.
रक्षांसि विबुधा खगाः
Correct. Rakshamsi vibuधा khagaha.
रक्षांसि विबुधा खगाः
Correct. One more time. Nagascha tushtuvuryksha.
नागाश्च तुष्टुवुर्यक्षा रक्षांसि विबुधा Kaga.
No, no,
Kagaha.
you
Sorry,
have to
sorry.
repeat after me, Bhagini.
Sure.
Rakshamsi vibudha khagha. Rakshamsi vibudha khagaha.
Rakshamsi vibudha khagaha.
Correct. Prekshya sarve kapivaram.
Prekshya. Sorry.
No,
Prekshya sarve kapivaram.
sahasa vigadaklamam.
Saghasa vigata klamam.
Correct. Ikla, there is a dvitva there. Vigataklamam. Iklamam. Nagascha. I'll say the full line. Let's try this one. Nagascha tuštuvuryaksha rakshamsi vibudha khagaha.
Nagascha tuštuvuryaksha rakshamsi vibudha khagaha.
Very good. One more time.
Nagascha tuštuvuryaksha rakshamsi vibudha khagaha.
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 Correct. Prekshya sarve kapivaram sahasa vigataklamam.
Prekshya sarve kapivaram sahasa vigadaklamam.
Correct. Very good. So, Nagascha Tuštuvuryaksha Rakshamsi Vibudha Khagaha. This is a slightly tricky one. And then there's one more in this set, which is little tongue twisting. Tasmin Plavaga Shardule.
Tasmin plavaga shardule
Plavamane Hanumati.
plavamane hanumati
Ikshvakukulamanaarthi.
ikshvakukulamanaarti
Chintayamasa sagaraha.
chintayamasa sagaraha.
Tasmin plavaga shardule. Plavamane Hanumati.
Tasmin plavaga shardule plavamane hanumati
Ikshvakukulamanaarthi. Chintayamasa sagaraha.
ikshvakukulamanaarti chintayamasa sagaraha.
Manarthi. That is a Mahapranaha there.
Okay.
Just go.
Okay.
Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead, Bhagini.
Ikshvakukulamanaarthi chintayamasa sagaraha.
Correct. Sahayam vanarendrasya.
Sahayam vanarendrasya
Yadi naham hanumatah.
yadi naham hanumatah
Karishyami bhavishyami.
karishyami bhavishyami.
Sarvavat. Again, the me is hrasva. Bhavishyami.
Okay. Karishyami bhavishyami.
Sarvavachyo vivakshatam.
Sarvavachyo vivakshatam.
Very good. Sahayam vanarendrasya. Yadi naham hanumatah.
Sahayam vanarendrasya yadi naham hanumatah
Karishyami bhavishyami. Sarvavachyo vivakshatam.
karishyami bhavishyami sarvavachyo vivakshatam.
The bha there is Mahapranah. So can you say that again?
Yeah. Karishyami bhavishyami sarvavachyo vivakshatam.
Very good. Ahamikshvakunathena
Aham ikshvakunathena
sagarena vivardhitah.
sagarena vivardhitah.
Very good. Ikshvaku sachivaschayam.
Ikshvaku sasivaschayam.
Sachivaschayam.
Sachivashchayam.
Little tricky, no? This one.
Yeah.
Ikshvaku sachivaha cha ayam. That is the split there. So Ikshvaku sachivaschayam. Ikshvaku sachivaschayam.
Ikshvaku sachivashchayam.
Navasiditumarhati.
Navasiditumarhati.
Ahamikshvakunathena sagarena vivardhitah.
Ahamikshvakunathena sagarena vivardhitah.
Ikshvaku sachivaschayam navasiditumarhati.
Ikshvaku sachivashchayam. Navasiditumarhati.
Very good. Tatha maya vidhatavyam
Tatha maya vidhatavyam.
vishrameta yatha kapihi.
Vishrameta yatha kapihi.
Shesham cha mayi vishrantah
Shesham cha mayi vishrantah.
sukhenati
Sukhenati patishyati.
Very good. Tatha maya vidhatavyam vishrameta yatha kapihi.
Tatha maya vidhatavyam vishrameta yatha kapihi.
Shesham cha mayi vishrantah sukhenati patishyati.
Shesham cha mayi vishrantah sukhenati patishyati.
Correct. Very good. Iti kritva matim sadhvim
Iti krutva matim sadhvim
samudraschannamambhasi.
samudraschannamambhasi.
Very good. Samudraschannamambhasi.
Samudraschannamambhasi.
Samudraschanna. There is a shakara and then cha. First time you
Okay.
said it right. Can you try it one more time?
Samudraschannamambhasi.
Very good. Hiranyanabham mainakam.
Hiranyanabham mainakam.
Uvacha girisattamam.
Uvacha girisattamam.
Iti kritva matim sadhvi samudraschannamambhasi.
Iti krutva matim sadhvim samudraschannamambhasi.
Hiranyanabham mainakam. Uvacha girisattamam.
Hiranyanabham mainakam. Uvacha girisattamam.
Very good. त्वमिहासुरसङ्घानां
त्वमिहासुरसङ्घानां
पातालतलवासिनां
पातालतलवासिनां
देवराज्ञा गिरिश्रेष्ठ
देवराज्ञा गिरिश्रेष्ठ
correct. One more time.
देवराज्ञा गिरिश्रेष्ठ
Very good. परिघः सन्निवेशितः
परिघः सन्निवेशितः
त्वमिहासुरसङ्घानां पातालतलवासिनां
त्वमिहासुरसङ्घानां पातालतलवासिनां
देवराज्ञा गिरिश्रेष्ठ परिघः सन्निवेशितः
देवराज्ञा गिरिश्रेष्ठ परिघः सन्निवेशितः.
Last part. Last line one more time.
Okay. देवराज्ञा गिरिश्रेष्ठः sorry देवराज्ञा गिरिश्रेष्ठ परिघः सन्निवेशितः.
Correct. Very good. Just 1 second. त्वमेषां जातवीर्याणां
त्वमेषां जातवीर्याणां
पुनरेवोत्पतिष्यताम्
पुनरेवोत्पतिष्यताम्
पातालस्याप्रमेयस्य
पातालस्याप्रमेयस्य
द्वारमावृत्य तिष्ठसि
द्वारमावृत्य तिष्ठसि.
Very good. त्वमेषां जातवीर्याणां पुनरेवोत्पतिष्यताम्
त्वमेषां जातवीर्याणां पुनरेवोत्पतिष्यताम्
पातालस्याप्रमेयस्य द्वारमावृत्य तिष्ठसि
पातालस्याप्रमेयस्य द्वारमावृत्य तिष्ठसि.
Very good. तिर्यगूर्ध्वमधश्चैव
तिर्यगूर्ध्वमधश्चैव sorry तिर्यगूर्ध्वम् अधश्चैव.
So if you want to split it there, tiryagurdhvam adhaschaiva.
Okay. तिर्यगूर्ध्वम् अधश्चैव.
Correct. Try that a couple of times and automatically the madha will come. I had trouble while recording too. Tiryagurdhvam adhaschaiva.
तिर्यगूर्ध्वम् अधश्चैव.
Say the try Pango. You can do it.
Okay.
Try together.
तिर्यगूर्ध्वम् अधश्चैव. तिर्यगूर्ध्वम् अधश्चैव.
The adha, after that I'm hearing a sakara Bhagini instead of a
Yeah,
shakara.
I can
So-
feel it. It should be ish. I am not getting it. I'll try again. Tiryagu.
Let's try little slower. Slower. Just say the word little slower.
Okay. Tiryagurdhvam adhaschaiva.
Now together, slower.
Tiryagurdhvam adhaschaiva.
Correct. तिर्यगूर्ध्वमधश्चैव
तिर्यगूर्ध्वमधश्चैव
very good शक्तिस्ते शैलवर्धितुम्
शाक्तिया sorry शक्तिस्ते शैलवर्धितुम्
तस्मात् संचोदयामि त्वाम् that is a dvitva there
okay तस्यात् संचोदयामि त्वाम्
तस्मात्
oh
संचोदयामि त्वाम्
तस्मात् संचोदयामि त्वाम्
उत्तिष्ठ गिरिसत्तम
उत्तिष्ठ गिरिसत्तम
1 second Bagni hot water 1 second Bagni
no.
तिर्यगूर्ध्वमधश्चैव शक्तिस्ते शैलवर्धितुम्
तिर्यगूर्ध्वमधश्चैव शक्तिस्ते शैलवर्धितुम्
तस्मात् संचोदयामि त्वाम् उत्तिष्ठ गिरिसत्तम
तस्मात् संचोदयामि त्वाम् उत्तिष्ठ गिरिसत्तम
उत्तिष्ठ Bagni उत्तिष्ठ say the second line one more time उत्तिष्ठ
okay sorry second line तस्मात् संचोदयामि त्वाम् उत्तिष्ठ गिरिसत्तम I pronounced okay उत्तिष्ठ गिरिसत्तम
just try just 1 point slower I think it'll kind of help
okay
because Sanskritam I think you're reading it a little faster
okay.
just let's try just one pace slower
sure
स एष कपि शार्दूलः
स एष कपि शार्दूलः
त्वमुपर्येति वीर्यवान्
त्वमुपर्येति वीर्यवान्
त्वम् उपर्य इति uparya iti so actually upari iti will become uparyeti so tvamuparyeti viryavan
त्वमुपर्येति वीर्यवान्
correct hanuman ramakaryaartham
हनुमान् रामकार्यार्थम्
भीमकर्मा खमाप्लुतः
भीमकर्मा खमाप्लुतः
there is a dvitva there khamaplutah there is a two ip that we say there sa esha kapi shardulah tvamuparyeti viryavan
स एष कपि शार्दूलः त्वमुपर्येति वीर्यवान्
tvamuparyeti viryavan
त्वमुपर्येति वीर्यवान्
hanuman ramakaryaartham भीमकर्मा खमाप्लुतः
हनुमान् रामकार्यार्थम् भीमकर्मा खमाप्लुतः
correct very good this one is also a little tricky Asya sahyam maya karyam.
Asya sahyam maya karyam.
Ikshvakukulavardhinah.
Ikshvakukulavardhinah.
Mama hikshvakavah pujyaha.
Mama hikshvakavah pujyaha.
Param pujyatamastava.
Param pujyatamastava.
Asya sahyam maya karyam. Ikshvakukulavardhinah.
Asya sahyam maya karyam. Ikshvakukulavardhinah.
Mama hikshvakavah pujyaha. Param pujyatamastava.
Mama hikshvakavah pujyaha. Param pujyatamastava.
Second line one more time.
Mama hikshvakavah pujyaha. Param pujyatamastava.
Okay, the previous one, somebody had a question. One second. One second. So the Sanskritam script has tvam. The English and Tamil have twam. Okay, I'll have to check on that. 1 second. Give me 1 minute, Bhagini. This is number Tvamuparyeti. I think it should be Tvam only, because he's referring to you. So should be Tvam. Let me just check. Number 95. Sorry, I'll just give me just a second. Let's just
Okay.
clarify in the class. 95. Tvam. So Esha Kapi Shardulah Tvamuparyeti Viryavan. Tvam Upari iti Viryavan. Yeah, so Tvam only. So let's correct it here. So this will become A, which is easy. This will become Tvamuparyeti. I think this correction is easy. Let me just save the PDF. I think that's why members who were looking at 95. So he's Esha Tvam Upari iti Viryavan. No, it should be Tvam only. He's addressing him. So it should be Tvam there. But the English transliteration came to Twa. I don't know how it came to Twa. I hope everybody has noted down. I think that's why a couple of them had messaged asking if it is Twa or Twa. Tvamuparyeti. Okay. We finished 96, right? Kurusa chivyamasmakam.
Screen, can you change?
Oh, sorry. It's there. You can't see.
81 only is.
Okay, 1 second. Maybe it's a little slow.
Now it is there.
Okay. It's okay now.
Yeah, I can see.
1 second. Okay. Kurusa chivyamasmakam.
Kuru sachivyamaskmakam
nanah karyamatikramet.
nanah karyamatikramet.
Thank you. First, sing that Visarga. I was gasping for breath there. Very good. Kartavyam, kartavyamakritam karyam.
Kartavyamakritam karyam
Satam manyumudirayet.
satam manyumudirayet.
Kuru sachivyamaskam nanah karyamatikramet.
Kuru sachivyamaskmakam nanah karyamatikramet.
In that karyam atikramet. So the ik there is a dvitva there. Atikramet. There is a double ik there.
Okay.
Kartavyamakrtam karyam satam manyumudirayet.
Kartavyamakritam karyam satam manyumudirayet.
Very good. Salilat urdhva muttishta. Let's split and try. Salilat urdhva muttishta.
Salilad urdhvam Salilad urdhvam uttishta.
Salilat urdhva muttishta.
Salilad urdhvam uttishta.
Salilat urdhva muttishta.
Salilad urdhvam uttishta.
Tishthatveshakapistvai.
Tishthatveshakapistvai.
Asmakamatitishyaiva.
Asmakamatitis sorry, that sakaram only comes. Asmakam atitishchaiva.
Correct. Asmakamatitishyaiva.
Asmakamatitishyaiva.
Pujyascha plavatamvaraha. Dvitva there.
Pujyascha plavatamvaraha.
Correct. Very good. Saliladurdhvamuttishta. Tishtatveshakapistvai.
Saliladurdhvamuttishta. Tishtatveshakapistvai.
Tishtatvesha also, there is a dvitva there. Asmakamatithishchaiva. Pujyascha plavatamvaraha.
Asmakam atitishchaiva. Pujyascha plavatamvaraha.
Correct, very good. Chamikaramahanaabha.
Chamikaramahanaabha.
Devagandharvasevita.
Devagandharvasevita.
Hanumamstvai vishrantaha.
Hanumanstvai vishrantaha.
Tatashesham gamishyati.
Tatashesham gamishyati.
Chamikaramahanaabha. Devagandharvasevita.
Chamikaramahanaabha. Devagandharvasevita.
Hanumamstvai vishrantaha. Tatashesham gamishyati.
Hanumanstvai vishrantaha. Tatashesham gamishyati.
Correct. Very good. Okay, this one is a little tricky. Kakustasnanu kakustasyanrushamsyam cha kakustaha asya shamsyam cha. That is the split there. Kakustasyanrushamsyam cha.
Kakutsthasyanrushamsyam cha.
Very good. One more time.
Kakutsthasyanrushamsyam cha.
Very good. Maithilyascha vivasanam.
Maithilyascha vivasanam.
Shramam cha plavagendrasya. Dutva there.
Shramam cha plavagendrasya.
Dutva there. Shramam cha plavagendrasya.
Shramam cha plavagendrasya.
Samikshyotthaatumarhasi.
Samikshyotthaatumarhasi.
Kakusthasyanrushamsyam cha maithilyascha vivasanam.
Kakutsthasyanrushamsyam cha maithilyascha vivasanam.
Shramam cha plavagendrasya samikshyotthaatumarhasi.
Shramam cha plavagendrasya samikshyotthaatumarhasi.
Very good. Very good work, Bhagini. Very well. Would you like to try the 20?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll try.
1 second, Bhagini. Just give me 1 minute. '81, right? 1 second. Okay, let's try.
पाण्डुरारुणवर्णानि नीलमाचिष्ठकानि च कपिनाकृष्यमाणानि महाभ्राणि च काशिरे प्रविशन्न भ्रजालानि निष्पतंश्च पुनः पुनः प्रच्छन्नश्च प्रकाशश्च चन्द्रमा इव लक्ष्यते प्लवमानं तु तं दृष्ट्वा प्लवङ्गं त्वरितं तदा ववर्षुः पुष्पवर्षाणि देवगन्धर्वदानवाः ततापनहितं सूर्यः प्लवन्तं वानरोत्तमम् सिषेव च तदा वायु रामकार्यार्थसिद्धये ऋषयस्तुष्टुपुश्चैनं प्लवमानं विहाय सा जगुश्च देवगन्धर्वाः प्रशंसन्तो महौजसम्.
One more time, the shloka.
Okay. ऋषयस्तुष्टुश्चैनं प्लवमानं विहाय सा जगुश्च देवगन्धर्वाः प्रशंसन्तो महौजसम्
Correct.
नागाश्च तुष्टुवुर्यक्षा रक्षांसि विबुधा खगाः प्रेक्ष्य सर्वे कपिवरं सहसा विगदक्लमम् तस्मिन् प्लवगशार्दूले प्लवमाने हनूमति इक्ष्वाकुकुलमानार्ती चिन्तयामास सागरः साहाय्यं वानरेन्द्रस्य यदि नाहम् अनुमतः करिष्यामि भविष्यामि सर्ववाच्यो विवक्षताम् अहमिक्ष्वाकुनाथेन सगरेण विवर्धितः इक्ष्वाकुसचिवश्चायं नावसीदितुमर्हति तथा मया विधातव्यं विश्रमेत यथा कपिः शेषं च मयि विश्रान्तः सुखेनातिपतिष्यति इति कृत्वा मतिं साध्वीं समुद्रश्छन्नमम्भसि हिरण्यनाभं मैनाकम् उवाच गिरिसत्तमम्
First line, actually, can you repeat this one more time?
Yeah.
Iti krutva.
Okay. इति कृत्वा मतिं साध्वीं समुद्रश्छन्नमम्भसि हिरण्यनाभं मैनाकम् उवाच गिरिसत्तमम् त्वमिहासुरसङ्घानां पातालतलवासिनां देवराज्ञा गिरिश्रेष्ठ परिघः सन्निवेशितः त्वमेषां जातवीर्याणां पुनरेवोत्पतिष्यताम् पातालस्याप्रमेयस्य द्वारमावृत्य तिष्ठसि तिर्यगूर्ध्वमधश्चैव शक्तिस्ते शैलवर्धितुम् तस्मात् सञ्चोदयामि त्वाम् उत्तिष्ठ गिरिसत्तम स एष कपिशार्दूलः त्वमुपर्येति वीर्यवान् हनूमान् रामकार्यार्थं भीमकर्मा कमाप्लुतः अस्य साह्यं मया कार्यम् इक्ष्वाकुकुलवर्तिनः मम हीक्ष्वाकवः पूज्याः परं पूज्यतमास्तव कुरु साचिव्यमस्माकम् ननः कार्यमतिक्रमेत् कर्तव्यमकृतं कार्यं सतां मन्युमुदीरयेत् सलिलादूर्ध्वमुत्तिष्ठ तिष्ठात्वेषकपिस्त्वयि
Read one more time.
सलिलादूर्ध्वमुत्तिष्ठ तिष्ठत्वेषकपिस्त्वयि
Correct.
अस्माकम् अतिथिश्चैव पूज्यश्च प्लवतां वरः
Dutva there. Pujyascha plavatam varaha.
पूज्यश्च प्लवतां वरः चामीकरमहानाभ देवगन्धर्वसेवित अनुमांस्त्वयि विश्रान्तः ततः शेषं गमिष्यति काकुत्स्थस्यानृशंस्यं च मैथिल्याश्च विवासनम् श्रमं च प्लवगेन्द्रस्य समीक्ष्योत्थातुमर्हसि
Correct. Very good. Excellent, Bhagini. Excellent. Thank you so much for repeating. Ram Ram.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Ram Ram. Any doubt in any of the shlokas? Members who are through Zoom, through YouTube, you can just message the number. We can try. I'm rechanting those. A couple of tongue twisters in the set. Just need to split and practice, and then we can do the full pada together. 100. Okay. Rekha ji, Ram Ram Ram. Are you there?
Ram Ram Maharaj.
Somebody wants help with 10 or the 100th one. Can you try?
Yeah. काकुत्स्थस्यानृशंस्यं च मैथिल्याश्च विवासनम् श्रमं च प्लवगेन्द्रस्य समीक्ष्योत्थातुमर्हसि.
Very good. One more time. I think the first pada is challenging there.
Okay. काकुत्स्थस्यानृशंस्यं
Kakutsthasya it and then is.
काकुत्स्थस्यानृशंस्यं च
Kakutsthasyandrashamsyam cha.
काकुत्स्थस्या
Not stha. Stha.
काकुत्स्थ. Okay. काकुत्स्थस्यानृशंस्यं च
Drishamsyam cha.
दृश्यंस्यं च काकुत्स्थस्यानृशंस्यं च.
When you say, I'm still hearing the sakaraha first. First. Kakutsthasyandrashamsyam cha.
काकुत्स्थस्यानृशंस्यं च.
Correct. I think the rest are okay. Go ahead. Complete it, Rekha ji.
मैथिल्याश्च विवासनम् श्रमं च प्लवगेन्द्रस्य समीक्षोत्थातुमर्हसि
Correct. Any other number? I think 100. I think in YouTube as well, they've asked for 100 as well. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Ram Ram.
Ram.
Ram Ram. Okay. Before we go into the explanation part, let's do a quick review of 61 to 80. Charanya ji, are you there? You can
Ram
take
Ram.
about 5 minutes to Ram Ram. 5 minutes to summarize the crux of 61 to 80. Shamit.
Ram Ram. Krubhyo Namaha. 61 to 80 verses depicts Hanuman's valor, his grandeur about how he flies through the ocean in various forms. Valmiki has referred Hanuman in various forms in all the 61 to 80 verses. So we'll go one by one. There are multiple forms that Hanuman has been referred to, and predominantly these verses are talking about the speed which Hanuman flies through the ocean, and what happens when he flies over, what happens to the ocean, what happens to the sky, and what happens to the sun and all of that. And he also refers Hanuman in most of these verses as Mahakapihi, and he combines Hanuman's valor, which is either the speed or the physical look that he has, to the son of wind god, as a son of wind god who has an amazing intellect. So he connects all of this and then resonates to the intellect and the atma jnana that he carries and the brightness out of it. So in the 61 verse, Valmiki talks about the tail of Hanuman and how it rised high in the sky, and he compares that with Indra's bana, which is only experienced. This kind of sight is only experienced in Devaloka. Now with Hanuman, this is also witnessed in Bhuloka. This symbolizes the strength and majesty of Hanuman. In 62, he refers Hanuman as son of wind god, who's having an amazing intellect, and he depicts Hanuman's teeth was as shine as a bright sun. And when Hanuman flies through the sky, there was a grand, a bright light around him, just like how a sun has a brightness around it. That's the depicting the radiance of Hanuman. And on the 63, he talks about Hanuman as a great kapihi, and he compares his hip to a gariga, which is a red mineral or ore, which depicts the grandeur of Hanuman and as he flies across the sky. In 64th verse, Hanuman is compared to a lion of Vanaras as he gushes through the sky, the air that gushes through his armpit or the whole body, and how thunderous the air was. This verse depicts the speed of Hanuman as he flies across the cloud. And 65 is also about the same, that thunderous sound that he creates as he passes through the ocean. And he was compared to a fireball or a meteor which is coming from north. Here Valmiki quotes Hanuman as Kunjaraha, which is like as big as an elephant. So in the previous verse, Valmiki compares Hanuman to the lion, and next is Kunjaraha, which is elephant. And he actually tells about how big Hanuman was as he flies through like a fireball across the ocean. In 66th version, Hanuman resembles more like a sun, and his body is stretched out as huge as like an elephant. And as he passes through the sky, he looks like a sun, as if the sun itself is passing through fastly. And 67th, he compares Hanuman to a boat, where again he talks about the huge body of Hanuman and his shadow, how it falls in the ocean. And it looks like the shadows, the ocean is also going, flying along with Hanuman. In 68, again, Valmiki refers Hanuman as Mahakapihi as he flies across the ocean and he creates more fearful waves to already very fearful ocean. Here, Valmiki explains the valor of Hanuman, and here Valmiki depicts the ties as one of the depiction where Hanuman's tie was as strong as he leaped towards the ocean. And in 69th, Valmiki refers to Ursa, which is chest of Hanuman, looks like a mountain as he flies across the ocean. 70th, Valmiki talks about Bhima Nirghosham, where the speed that he flies was as powerful as a wind generated by Hanuman. Along with a cloud, it created a thunderous sound. In 71st, Hanuman is referred to as a tiger because of the dynamism that he possesses as he passes through the ocean. Hanuman on the 72 has been referred as like compared to Meru and Mantasta mountains, which is of more significant to the spiritual world. And as he flies across, it looks like that in the Meru and Mantasa mountains are passing across, and
Meru
it
and
sorry,
Meru and
Mantahasa.
Mandara.
Sorry,
Mandara.
Mantara. Sorry. Sorry about that. So, and it creates a systematic waves as he moves. 73rd verse, Hanuman's internal Dhyanam is compared to Sharada or Saraswati. As he moves with a great speed, it create there is the radiance that comes from within has been depicted over here. Again, 74 is all about the powerful movement of Hanuman over the ocean, where the aquatic creatures seems like jumping as Hanuman passes through. And 75th to 77th is where Hanuman is referred to as in like Garuda, and how snakes used to fear about Garuda, as if the snakes within the ocean, the aquatic snakes are coming out because of the speed of Hanuman who is traveling across the ocean. And the snakes thought that it's Garuda who is flying across. And 76 to 77 and 78 is also about the splendor and speed of Hanuman as he passes through the ocean. 79th, where again the speed of Hanuman is compared to how the water is moving along and creates a channel. It looks like when Hanuman passes through like a rocket, the channels was created in the ocean, and there was a path provided for him. But actually, it was all he's flying in the sky, but then the ocean channels were seen. And in the 80th, Hanuman is compared to the king of birds, Garuda, and for the radiance, a son of Vayu. Ram Ramani.
Very nice. Very nice. Very beautiful. Thank you so much, Charanyaji. Ram Ram. So the 73rd one, there are two interpretations there. The Ambarastham Vibhraja, Sharat. So the Sharat is very special season when the moon is seen very bright in the sky. So the brightness in general refers to the knowledge one possesses. It also refers to the physical look of the brightness that we see in the sky. So Sharad, the season, the Sharad Ritu, at that time, whatever is seen is called Sharad. So there is one, so that is what is Sharada Bhramivadatam. So Iva, the way it is shining, it is like the moon in the Sharat period. The brightness also refers to the wisdom that Hanuman possesses, which of course is given by Sharada Devi. So there are, I think, two interpretations there. At least that is my understanding. Very nicely summarized. We'll go to the 81st shloka. So the flight of Hanuman continues. He's still in the Akasha Marga. And like Charanyaji had mentioned, Valmiki has used different examples to describe Hanuman's balam, to describe Hanuman's valor, to describe the radiance of Hanuman, and also how Hanuman seemingly looked, or the darshan that he provided, from various angles to various beings, right? From how the creatures in the mountain would see, creatures in the akasham would see and hear, creatures which are there inside the ocean. So those would perceive Hanuman. That has been explained. Now the flight continues, and today we are going to touch upon an important. So this Samudra Lankanam, there are three aspects that Valmiki sort of touches upon, and if we look at Sundara Kandam, though it is an itihasa, we consider it one of the most sacred texts. It is kind of a story that has been beautifully weaved, that happened during the Treta Yuga, and chanting of that shloka, especially Sundara Kandam, gives us lot of power. It gives us peace, and people chant it as a sankalpa if they are trying to get over some challenges during life, if they want to achieve a goal. So there can be various reasons why we chant Sundara Kandam. Now, every kandam in Valmiki Ramayanam is very, very beautiful and very special, and it has its own meaning that is conveyed. These incidents are not just incidents, right? There is a subtle meaning behind these incidents, the narration, the characters that are being portrayed, the outcome of the incidents that kind of happen. And specifically in Sundara Kandam, there is a lot of learning that happens. So in fact, if anybody had a chance to look at the Navaratri Golu that I had shared, there was one section there which was management lessons from Sundara Kandam. So we have a lot of people who are working benefit from our classes because the recordings are available. So more than members who actually attend live, I've had a lot of messages saying that these recordings are very helpful because they can listen to it when they have time of their work hours or work period. So a lot of us are working and time and again, and when we say management, in fact I feel that the no offense meant to any of the men out there, women in of the earlier generations, in fact, were all MBA graduates without a degree. I can quote my very own grandmother as an example, where I think she probably got married when she was 8. I think one of them got married when she was 8, the other grandmother when she was 15, and which was supposed to be considered late in those ages. And the way they managed the house, maintaining relationship, taking care of the finances so beautifully, making sure that every person's need is kind of taken care of, and they knew the subtlety in the relationships, when they need to speak to somebody to get something done, the tone with which you need to communicate, and how they handle challenges. So in that aspect, Sundarakandam has these management lessons which people who are working, so in typically management is used in the professional world, but even for us, when we go through our life, there are so many challenges that we face, there are so many things which can be handled very differently. Valmiki has brought out these specific instances in Sundarakandam, which when we look into the deeper meaning, when we look at the nuance with which it has been communicated, it serves as a very important message, the particular incident or what has been conveyed. Like, for example, while Hanuman was taking off, the comparison that Valmiki is giving is with respect to Garuda. So we all take inspiration from people who have that kind of power. So when our energy levels are low, we all have, other members in our lives, or, even celebrities for that matter. So if somebody is an aspiring, sports person, they would have like a sports kind of an idol whom they look up to. So we all draw energies from those people to steer forward. Similarly, I also consider, guru in our life to be energy center. So when we are at our low, we kind of resort to our respective gurus to draw that energy and propel forward in life. In that aspect, there are so many messages that have been conveyed in Valmiki Ramayanam, and particularly in Sundara Kandam. So in the Samudra Langhanam part, and Valmiki structures it so beautifully, and of course the incidents have happened so beautifully that we are able to remember how and why we need to perceive challenges. So Hanuman is no exception. Whenever we have a goal to achieve in life, we have to cross certain hurdles. These are the challenges that the universe kind of, puts forth to see how much we want to pursue that particular goal. And it doesn't give to us very easily. Nothing comes easy in life. We all have to like strive and work hard and get over the challenges, sometimes using hard work, sometimes using, clever work. We all have to face that challenge. And Valmiki has put across such challenges for Hanuman as well. When I say Valmiki has put across, he has beautifully described what Hanuman actually faced, right? When Hanuman was crossing over the ocean. So that we will be touching upon today. The first challenge that Hanuman came across. In fact, I think in this set, it doesn't even come as a challenge, but something we will see across. So in 81, the marga is still being described. So Pandura Aruna Varnani Neela Manjishtha Kani Cha Kapina Akrishya Manani Mahabhrani Chakashire. So Chakashire, it appeared. What appeared? Clouds appeared. Mahabhrani, the large clouds appeared, and they were looking very attractive. Akrishyamanani. Why? Because the clouds had different shades of color. So there is a beautiful dramatic imagery which is given here by Valmiki. Pandura, which is kind of pale whitish in color. Aruna, we all know, red color. Neela, we all know, which is blue in color. Manjishthakani, which is dark red. So the cloud had these shades of paleness, one part which was red, one part which could be seen blue in color, dark in color. So I think it was getting closer to the evening, I would suppose, which is why the sunset is getting darker in color. And even then, Hanuman still appeared radiant among these clouds which had like different shades. So Pandura Aruna Varnani Neelamanjishtakani cha, the pale whitish color, the red color, blue color, the dark red colored. Mahabhrani, these large clouds which were very attractive. The clouds which had the shades of, pale white, reddish orange, blue, dark crimson color. They were all kind of drawn together by Hanuman, and they appeared akrishyamanani. They appeared splendid and radiant as Hanuman leaped through that sky, Kapina, while he was jumping across or traveling across the sky through the ocean. The next one, 82. Pravishan Abhra Jalani Nishpatan Cha Punaha Punaha Prachannaha Prakashaha Chandrama Iva Lakshyate. So sometimes we see these aeroplanes over in the sky, right? And on a cloudy day, it's very interesting to watch the plane kind of like travels. It travels through the cloud and it looks as though it disappears, and then after some time, if there is a part in the sky which is not cloudy, the aeroplane kind of emerges out of the cloud, right? The same with the moon too. On a very clear day, clear sky day, we would see moon in total fully. But on a day which is very cloudy, the moon kind of plays hide and seek with us, where we see the moon and suddenly it goes inside like, a huge cluster of clouds. And then as the clouds keep moving, and if there is a part of sky which is clear, the moon kind of emerges out of the cloud. So this is something which is very, very amusing to watch when we look at the sky, especially on a full moon day, or when we look at a plane traveling. So Hanuman was passing through a cluster of clouds, and as he was moving through different sets of clouds repeatedly, it looked as though he was appearing and he was disappearing. And the example that Valmiki is giving here is Chandrama Iva. Chandrama, we all know, is moon. So moon, on especially on a full moon day, it is suddenly hidden, it suddenly becomes visible amidst the drifting cloud. So similarly, Pravishan, as he enters, Abrajalani, the cluster of clouds, Nishpatan, he again emerges out, Punah Punaha. So he goes into hiding. Prachanna, he goes into hiding. Prakashaha, he again becomes visible. How? Just like Chandrama, just like moon, Lakshyate, he appeared. So here he's using a very beautiful example highlighting the ethereal beauty of Hanuman, who is traveling through the sky, partly hidden and partly then reappearing, just like a moon would on a cloudy day. Plavamanam tu tam drishtva plavangam tvaritam tada vavarshuhu pushpa varshani devagandharva Dhanavaha. So Devaha, Gandharvaha, Dhanavaha. So all the gods, the celestial beings, the Gandharvas, Dhanavas are Rakshasas. So they were all looking at Hanuman leaping across the ocean through the sky, and they were awestruck, and they showered their blessings to Hanuman in admiration of him. And how did they do? Pushpa Varshani, through Pushpa Varsham, which is showering through flowers. So seeing the mighty Hanuman taking a swift leap, Plavamanam, the one who is flying, Tam Drishtva, having seen him, Plavangam, referring to Hanuman here, Tvaritam, how is he moving? Tvaritaha means moving very fast. Tada, at that time, Bavarshuhu, Varsha, we all know the word Varsha, which is showering, rain. Pushpa Varshani, the showering of flowers that happened. And who did that? Devas, Gandharvas, and Dhanavas, the demons or Rakshasas. So not only the beings on the earth, the normal beings were praising Hanuman, the celestial, there was divine appreciation and respect for Hanuman, primarily because he was going on a Rama Karyam. So various beings on the celestial realm also showered him with flowers as though they were blessing him. Now, each one had a part to play. Hanuman always had this blessing, like even when he got this boon, while he got struck by Vajrayuddha, by Indra, all the gods, Brahma started with, the blessing, and then all the other gods kind of like followed and gave him different kinds of boons. And he always had this blessing of each one contributing in their own way. And that is what makes life beautiful, right? So each of us have like different strengths and weaknesses. If somebody is trying to achieve a goal, what is that we need to do? We all can contribute in a way which will enhance their journey in a beautiful manner, which will help them achieve their goal, which will help them manage the hurdles that they come across. And there is the sense of, somebody is there for us who is aiding us in a way that they can. So, for example, if somebody is taken as Sankalpa and we can contribute financially for that person, we can contribute financially. We can be there to cheer for that person on the D-Day, on a performance day. We can be there, to cheer them, applaud them, take pictures and share. If all we can do is just pray for them for whatever the event or the sankalpa that they have taken, for the goal that needs to be achieved, we can pray for them. So in whatever way we can contribute, we need to contribute. And Valmiki has touched upon that in this shloka. As Hanuman was moving across the ocean through the sky, definitely there would have been heat, and the color of the sky has been stated in the earlier shloka, I think 81st shloka. So there was definitely sun out there, but here the sun was shining in such a way that it did not cause any heat for Hanuman. So the sun kind of kept low while Hanuman was traveling. Tatapa nahi tam suryaha plavantam vanarottamam sisheve tada vayuhu rama karya artha siddhaye. What a beautiful verse. So the sun did its part by keeping low that day. So, we all have these days when even though the sun is shining, we don't feel the heat that much. The tapaha, the heat is relatively lower. And those in Chennai would know how hot it gets during summer, how Surya Bhagavan can go up to, great numbers when it comes to the heat that we experience. But Surya Bhagavan, being his guru, wanted to do his part for the Sishya. So he did not show that much heat on that particular day. Tatapa na. Sun did not cause heat or scorch the leaping Hanuman. Plavantam, that he who was leaping. Vanarottama, the greatest of the monkeys. Sun did the seva this way. And Vayuhu, father, also did his part. So he also did Sisheve, seva for Hanuman. Here, seva refers to not, physical seva. It is their contribution for what? Rama Karya Artha Siddhaye. For the Rama Karyam that Hanuman had undertaken, for the success of the Karyam that Hanuman had taken, which was indeed for Rama, the two of them did their contribution. They aided them in a way that is possible for them. So we had seen earlier that wind was flowing in the direction in which Hanuman was traveling. So Hanuman did not have to face the opposing wind and use more force or more power to propel further or propel forward. So sun did, Surya Bhagavan, Hanuman's guru, did his contribution by maintaining low heat that day, and Vayu also aided by blowing in the same direction so that it would be easy for Hanuman to travel. So this is a lesson learned from this Sarga, where whenever somebody is trying to achieve something, we all can do the little part that will make their journey a little more pleasing and pleasant and help them achieve their goal. So we saw that the celestial beings had all showered flowers on Hanuman. Sages, I think we have also seen this before, where the sages were singing, right? In praise of Hanuman, kind of repeated here, reiterated here. Rishayaha tushtuvuhu enam plavamanam vihayasa juguscha devagandharvaha prashamsantaha mahaujasam. Mahaujasam, ojas means radiance. The one who had great radiance, he was being praised. Prashamsantaha. They were all praising. Who was praising? The gods, the Deva Gandharvaha, the celestial Gandharvas, the Rishayaha, the sages. They all praised Hanuman as he was flying through. Tushtuvuhu means praising. Plavamanam as he was flying across. Vihaya. Vihayasa means through the sky. They all sang Juguhu Cha. They all sang in praise of Prasham Santaha. They were all singing in praise of Hanuman. And here Hanuman is referred to with the word Mahaujasam, the one who is radiant. So the admiration that everybody had, both in Ihaloka and Paraloka, it is being quoted here. In this one shloka, we have sages, we also have Gandharvas, the celestial musicians who were praising Hanuman. They were kind of acknowledging. So why do you praise? You cheer for Hanuman. You also show your support. And they were acknowledging the extraordinary strength and valor that Hanuman was possessing. So that is the beauty where everybody came together for this Ramakaryam, where even though Hanuman was the actual person who was doing the Karyam, everybody else did their own contribution to help Hanuman through this challenge. Nagaha cha tushtuvuhu yakshaha rakshamsi vibudhaha thagaha prekshya sarve kapivaram sahasa vigata klamam. So kapivaram, here the best among the monkeys, again seeing Hanuman, who was the best among the monkeys. How was he? He was basically free from any fatigue. We all have these traits where we just do one tiny little chore and then we are like, oh my God, I feel like so tired. We clean vessels or we chant one sarga and then, oh, I've achieved so much. I feel extremely tired, right? Hanuman has traveled quite a bit, but he still seemed to be free from any kind of fatigue or tiredness. So seeing that, everybody around praised. Nagaha, all the serpents. Yakshaha, the yakshas. Rakshamsi, all the demons. Vibhudaha, all the celestial beings. Kaghaha, all the pakshi, the birds. They all praised Hanuman, particularly because even though he had traveled so much, he still seemed to maintain the same vigor and the same energy. The energy which was undiminished. So they all felt it is appropriate that they appreciate the flight that Hanuman was taking, which was completely free from any dwindling of energy. So Nagaha, Tushtubuhu, again, Tushtubuhu we saw in the previous verse, which is praising. Yakshaha, Rakshamsi, Vibhudaha, Khagaha. They all praised Hanuman, Kapivaram. Why? Because they saw that Hanuman was traveling, and while he was traveling, there was no diminishing of energy that happened. So they wanted to applaud Hanuman for that. Now, it was as Hanuman was traveling across the sky, we saw how everybody contributed. Now, what was he traveling across? He was basically crossing the ocean by the name Sagaraha. So there is a story behind why ocean is called as Sagaraha. Sagarasya putraha. Sagara, the king Sagara, there is a story in Ramayana that comes there. You can probably just look it up. So in order to in order for Shapa Vimochanam, they end up digging through the earth, and as they dig through, water was formed. So because it was as per the order of King Sagara, Samudram is also called as Sagara. And what is the beauty here? King Sagara was Rama's ancestor. It is in the Ikshvaku dynasty. So he was the one who originally had expanded the ocean or brought ocean to its presence. So as Hanuman was crossing over the ocean, and he was crossing the ocean for what? For Ramakarya. So Sagaraha, which is ocean, wanted to show its gratitude to Rama through Hanuman. So Tasmin Plavaga Shardule, here tiger among the monkeys, Hanuman, at that time, Plavamane, as he was leaping through, Hanumati, in Hanuman, there was an expression that was shown by whom? By Sagaraha. Chintayamasa, Sagaraha thought, he was thinking, Ikshvaku Kula Mana Arthi. So in order to maintain the respect that he had for the Ikshvaku dynasty, because Sagaram has come into existence because of King Sagara, who belonged to the Ikshvaku dynasty. So the ocean, thinking, if you think of ocean as a deity, the ocean deity wanted to show respect to Ikshvaku dynasty, which is King Sagara. And in that dynasty came Rama. For Ramakaryam, Hanuman was traveling across the ocean. So he felt that it is his duty to show gratitude and support to Rama. And how will he show? By supporting Hanuman while he was carrying across his mission. So as mighty Hanuman, Shardula, Plavaga Shardula, the tiger among monkeys, was leaping across the ocean god Sagara, who wanted to uphold the honor of the Ikshvaku dynasty, thinking about King Sagara, who brought him into existence, he began to think. What was he thinking? Whenever we think of gratitude, we all want a way, right, to show that gratitude. So he wanted to do something to express his gratitude. Sahayam Vanarendrasya Yadina Aham Hanumatah Karishyami Bhavishyami Sarvavachyaha Vivakshatam. So he says, if I do not do my part for Hanuman, who is here for Ramakaryam, who is traveling for Ramakaryam, then what will happen? Sarvavachyaha. In Tamil, Vachyam means words. In Tamil, we have the sayings, Vaila Vilardu. I don't know how many of you are able to relate to it. I think that is what Valmiki is saying here, which means we'll be criticized by everybody. There is a saying, no, ellar vaayila vilardu, which means everybody will kind of criticize. And if I don't assist Hanuman here, I refers to the ocean god, Sagaraha, thinking that if I don't assist Vanarendraha, the chief of the monkeys, who is Hanuman, then what will happen? Bhavishyami, aham bhavishyami, I will become an object of criticism to everybody who wishes to speak. Here, meaning the critics. Sarvavachyaha vivakshatam. I will cause words of criticism in the mouth of people who are critics. So here, Sagaraha kind of reflects on the consequence of inaction. So there are two consequences that we can face in life. One, if we do something, there is a consequence. At places where we don't do something, we will face consequence. Sometimes when we are supposed to do something and we don't do it, there is a consequence for that as well, right? So there is consequence for action, there is consequence for inaction as well. So Hanuman is on such a he's on such a noble mission for Lord Rama. And Sagara, King Sagara had brought the ocean to existence. So Sagaraha is thinking that it is his sense of duty. And if he does not deliver the duty, he feels that, or he kind of, I think, fears the dishonor that will be brought to him. So all the critics would say, look at him, he got all the help needed to be into existence, but while it was his turn to show gratitude, display gratitude, he did not do the needful. Aham Ikshvakunathena Sagarena Vivardhitaha. Ikshvaku Sachivaha Cha Ayam Na Avasiditum Arhati. So here, in case Valmiki is thinking you did not read the beginning part of Ramayana, where this whole Sagara episode is explained in detail in the first part of Balakandam. It is explained right after Sankshepa Ramayanam. It is one in the first part of Balakandam. So while if we don't know that, in one line Valmiki is trying to explain here. The ocean god is thinking that he was indeed expanded by Sagara, nurtured Sagarena by King Sagara, who was the ancestor of Rama. Vivardhitaha, I was expanded, established. I was kind of Vardhanam, nurtured. Ikshvaku Sachivaha, who belonged to the Ikshvaku dynasty. And this Hanuman, what is he doing? He is serving somebody in the same lineage. And therefore, he should not face any trouble. Avasiditum arhati. He deserves a place where, or he deserves to complete his mission without any difficulty, without any trouble. Aham Ikshvakunathena Sagarena. I was by the leader or the king of the Ikshvaku dynasty, Sagarena, by King Sagara, Vivardhitaha. I was nurtured or established. Ikshvaku Sachivaha, the servant of the Ikshvaku dynasty, which is Rama. Here, Hanuman is here for Rama Karyam. Cha I am this Hanuman. I need to ensure that he should not be troubled. You have to give me a second. Sorry. So the ocean, which was nurtured by King Sagara, feels duty bound to express its gratitude. So he feels that Hanuman, who is serving somebody in the same dynasty, in the same lineage, should not face any challenge or difficulty or hardship. In Tamil, we have, in Tirukkural, we have a saying, right? Ennandri kondrarkum uivundam uivillai sei nandri kondra maharku. So, expressing gratitude, remembering what somebody did for us. They might not remember. A lot of times, the doer forgets. many years later, when somebody comes to us and says, you did this help for me that day, and which was so timely, and I'm ever grateful to you. Sometimes we don't remember that, but that is the beauty of being grateful. The receiver will and should always remember what somebody had done for us. Arhati means deserves. He deserves. I need to make sure that he does not experience any trouble. So what is he thinking? He needs to do something. Now he's thinking and pondering upon how he came into existence, who did it, who is traveling. Now what do I do? Tatha maya vidhatavyam vishrameta yatha kapihi shesham cha mayi vishrantaha sukhena ati patishyati. So he says, I should make some arrangement. Tatha, therefore, maya, by me, vidhatavyam, something should be arranged. What? Vishrameta, something. Now he is traveling, though Hanuman's energy has not dwindled, he feels that the maximum support he could probably do is to offer some kind of rest to Hanuman, because he has a long way to go. Yatha kapihi again Hanuman, so that shesham means remaining, whatever distance is remaining, cha mayi, in me, vishrantaha, after resting in me, on me, atipatishyati, he will cross over. How will he cross over? Sukhena. So he's traveled some distance. Now maybe all I can do is I can offer a place to rest for Hanuman, so that whatever remaining distance that Hanuman needs to travel, shesham, sukhena, he can do that comfortably, happily. So he's thinking what can be done. Now Hanuman cannot rest on the ocean. So the ocean god Sagaraha needs to get creative here. How is he going to offer a place to rest for Hanuman, and how is Hanuman going to use that as a resting place and kind of rejuvenate himself, so that the remaining distance he travels and completes without any hindrance, and he completes with ease. Iti kritva matim sadvim samudraha channam ambhasi hiranyanabham mainakam uvacha girisattamam. So having made this decision that he needs to offer a place to Hanuman so that he can rest, the ocean is speaking to a mountain. Where does mountain come into picture here? So there is a mountain which is hidden, Channam, Ambhasi, in the water. So, and that mountain, Hiranyanabham, the center part is golden in color. So having made this decision, iti kritva matim, matim here is decision, sadhvim, which is very virtuous, which is righteous, which is the right thing to do. Samudraha, what did the ocean do? Channam Mainakam, the hidden mountain, Giri Sattamam, which is the best among the mountains, he thus said, Uvacha, to that mountain. Now, Valmiki is going to describe what and who that Mainakam is as well. So, Hanuman is crossing, the ocean is looking at Hanuman, is thinking that I need to show my gratitude to Hanuman, who is doing Ramakaryam, who comes from the Ikshvaku dynasty, which King Sagara also belonged to, and I'm I've decided to offer a place for him to rest so that the remaining journey is pleasant. Now, he is speaking to a mountain which is there inside the ocean called Mainakam, the best among the mountains, whose center part, Hiranyanabham, Nabham in Nabhi means navel, but the center part which is golden in color. Tvam iha asura sanghanam patala Talavasinam Devarajna Girishreshtha Parigha Sanniveshatah. So he is reminding Mainaka. Mainaka was placed there during an act by Indra. So in those days, mountains used to have wings and they used to fly from one place to another. Now, what is wrong in mountains flying from one place to another? There was nothing wrong in that. But then, when the mountains felt like stopping their flight, they would just fall down and sit on the place without thinking about who is there. So, what happened? All the beings prayed to Indra, saying that as we are moving around, suddenly we have mountains sitting on, the beings of the earth, and they end up losing their lives. So Indra, can you please help us? So what did Indra do? He took a sankalpa to chop the wings of the mountains. So he went around chopping the wings of mountains that had the capability to fly, so that it does not cause harm to the other beings. Now, at that time, Vayu kind of aided this Mainaka Parvatam and to a safe place. And what is that safe place? The safe place was the ocean. So he kind of guided this mountain to hide itself within the ocean. And having seen that, Indra also said, okay, fine, you want to hide, you stay there. And he placed this Mainaka mountain as a barrier to prevent the nature beings, right? The lower beings that dwell in the Patala Lokam from coming outside. So there is a story behind it, but it is summarized in this verse. So the verse says that Tvam iha, you, iha means in this place, Asura Sanghanam, by a group of demons, Patala Vasinam, demons which actually live in the Patala Lokam, netherworld. Devarajna, the king of gods, referring to Indra. Girishreshtha is referring to the best among the mountains. Parigaha, you were placed as a barrier. Sanniveshitaha, you were placed here. So the verse refers to Mainaka's role that it undertook to protect the ocean against the creatures of the Patala Lokam. So the ocean god is kind of reminding Mainaka of the historical significance that happened, emphasizing his strength and his duty. Now he also is calling Mainaka to remind of the gratitude that it needs to show. Why? Because Vayu was the one who guided Mainaka, and the person who is traveling across is Vayuputra. So the ocean has gratitude. Now it is also reminding Mainaka that Mainakam also needs to show its gratitude. And he is reminding that by recalling the story from the Yod. Tvam esham jataviryanam punaha eva utpatisyatam patalasya aprameyasya dwaram avritya tishtasi. So you're kind of standing here. Tishtasi means standing. You're like a guardian, dwaram, or a gateway that is being blocked. Gateway of what? Patalasya, aprameyasya, the immeasurable Patala Lokam. So you're standing here as a guardian, where at the gateway of the Patala Lokam, preventing even people or the beings with great strength from rising up. So you have that power of guarding. Jata Viryanam. Jata means born. Viryanam, the one who, people who are born with Viryam, strength. So ocean is telling Mainakam, you are standing here like a guard, where at the dwaram or the gateway of Patalam, Patalasya. What kind of Patalam? Aprameyasya, the immeasurable Patalam. And you have the power to prevent the beings or the demons from the netherworld or the Patala Lokam from coming up. So, Avritya, you are blocking. That is the kind of strength that you have. So, he is kind of reiterating to Mainakam both the story, how he actually came into the ocean, the strength that he possesses, the duty that he is performing, and how righteous in general Mainakam is. Tiryak urdhva urdhvam adaha cha eva shaktihi te shaila bardhitum tasmat sanchodayami tvam uttishta girisattama. So this Mainakam has the power to expand, or bardhitum means grow. Shaila is mountain. Shaktihi, power. So tiryak urdhvam adam means sideways, upwards, adaha is downward. So every direction you have the power to grow and expand your strength. Vardhitum. Therefore, tasmat sanchodayami, I am forcing or urging you. Tvam uttishta, you rise up. Giri Sattama, you please come up. You're now under the ocean. You have the power to expand in all directions. So use that power and rise above the ocean. The ocean is sort of guiding Mainakam as to how the mountain can show its gratitude. So the ocean, innately praises Mainaka's strength and subtly urging him to rise from the ocean, reminding him that, you have the power to expand in all directions. So he's encouraging, saying that use that power and temporarily just, come out of your resting spot, and then I will tell you what needs to be done. Saha eshaha kapishardulah tvam uparyeti viryavan hanuman ramakaryartham bhimakarma kham aplutah. So he's referring to Hanuman here, introducing Hanuman to Mainakam, saying that, can you see Kapishardulah, that Hanuman, who is like a tiger among the monkeys, he has the power to perform great deeds. Viryavan Hanuman. Now he is going on Ramakaryam, Ramakaryartham, Bhimakarma, the one who has the power to do great deeds. How is he moving? Come here refers to Akasham. Aplutaha, he is leaping. So the tiger among the monkeys, Kapishardulaha, Viryavan Hanuman, who has the ability to perform Bhima Karma, the mighty deeds, Kham Aplutaha, is leaping through the sky, where Upar Yeti, he is going above you. And why is he going? He is going for Ramakaryartham, for accomplishing a task which has been set by Rama. Now he is continuing his conversation. Asya sahyam maya karyam ikshvakukula vartinaha mamahi ikshvakavaha pujyaha param pujya tamaha tava. So it is my duty to assist him. So He says, asya sahyam maya. I need to do help to him for his karyam. Ikshvaku kula vartinaha. He who belonged to the Ikshvaku kula. Similarly, you also need to. Tava pujyatamaha param. You also need to do your duty by assisting him. So, asya, that Hanuman, sahyam, I need to help Maya, by me. Karyam, for his work that has been undertaken. And who is that person? Ikshvaku kula vartinaha, the one who belongs to the Ikshvaku Vamsham. Mamahi Ikshvakavaha, the Ikshvakus, Pujyaha, who are highly respectable. Param, to great extent, very much. Pujyatamaha, the most respected. To you as well, Tava. So he's saying that it is my duty to assist him as he belongs to the Ikshvaku Kulam, and I have high respect for that Kula. I also know that you have great respect to this lineage. So Sagara is kind of, not Sagara, sorry, Sagara is kind of explaining to Mainakam that we need to honor the Rama Karyam as it belongs to the Ikshvaku Kulam, and we both have the duty or the responsibility to assist them. Kuru sachivyam asmakam na naha karyam atikramet. Kartavyam akritam karyam satam manyam udiriyet. So he's saying it is our duty. Kartavyam. That which is duty is called kartavyam. And if we don't do it, what will happen? We will end up angering the righteous people. Akartavyam, akritam karyam. Satam means the good people, righteous people. So he says, Kuru, you please do sachivyam. Sachivyam here means seva, assistance, asmakam. For all of us, on behalf of all of us, naha karyam, our duty, na atikramet. In case we don't do it, that which needs to be done, kartavyam. Akritam karyam, that which is not done, satam. Satam means satpurushaha, the righteous people, manyam, krodaha, they will become angry. They will be provoked. Udirayet, they will be provoked. So the ocean has decided to assist Hanuman. So he is requesting Mainakam to assist, as it is both their duties. And when one doesn't do the duty, not keeping up the duty, will anger the righteous people. So here it is more towards, not falling into the words or the mouth of the critics. Salilat urdhvam uttishta. Tishtatu eshaha kapihi. Kapihi tvayi. Kapistvayi. Asmakam athitihi cha eva pujyaha plavatam varaha. So he had asked him to expand and rise up. And he says that this person is now our Atiti. Atiti means our guest. We need to treat him like an Atiti. So when an Atiti comes, what do? We give them a place to rest. So that person who is crossing across the ocean, Plavatam, the best among the leapers, to do service or seva to that person is varaha. It is our blessing. He says that we indeed need to be, we need to feel grateful that we have such an opportunity. So salilat, salila means water, from the water, urdhvam, upwards, uttishta, you rise up, and tishtatu, let him stay for some time, eshaha kapihi, let that Kapihi or Hanuman stay for some time. Where? Twayi, on you. Twayi is resting on you. Asmakam atitihi. He is a guest or atiti for both you and me. Pujyaha, not just somebody who is ordinary, somebody who is worthy of respect, worthy of puja, worship. Plavatam, he is the greatest amongst the leapers. So let us do our duty and let him rest for a while. Chamikara Mahanabha Devagandharva Sevita Hanuman Twayi Vishrantaha Tataha Shesham Kamishyati. So Chamikara, earlier we had seen Hiranyanabha, means the one whose center portion is golden in color. Chamikara means golden in color. Mahanabha, having a center portion of the mountain which is glowing like golden color. Devagandharva Sevitaha. That Hanuman who is respected by Devas and Gandharvas, Twayi Vishrantaha, may he rest on you for some time. Tataha, after that, Sesham Gamishyati. It is not like he is going to rest on you forever, but after resting, he will continue the remainder of his journey. Gamishyati. So he is trying to reiterate the lineage for which the karyam is being done. And not just that, the person who is doing the Rama karyam also is highly respected by Devas and Gandharvas. Deva Gandharva Sevitaha, respected by or honored by the Devas and Gandharvas. That Hanuman, may he rest on you for some time, and don't worry, after resting for some time, tataha, after that, Sesham, the rest of the travel, he will proceed, he will continue. Kakutstasya Anrishamsyam cha Maithilyaha Vivasanam Shramam cha Plavagendrasya Samikshya Utthatum Arhasi. So here the Kakutsa Vamsham that Rama belonged to, it is another name that is given. And he who has the virtue of kindness and compassion. I think all the great, whenever we think of somebody who had, striking qualities, more than the valor that they possess, more than the intelligence or wisdom, one thing that always strikes and sticks with us, Shamsyam, which means the great karunyam that they had. Like even with gurus, they might be extremely learned, they might have these powers to bless, they might be a jnani, but it is the compassion that they show towards us which kind of attracts us and keeps us stayed with them, right? At least for me with Mahaperiyava, that is what is the most attractive thing for me, is the karunyam that, as a guru that he showed and is continuing to show. So he is, the ocean is reiterating the fact that the Rama is no ordinary Rama. He is so compassionate, right? What kind of compassion he must have had to do the Antima Karyam for a bird. I know the bird tried to save Sita, but to do the Antima Karyam and to give moksham, to meet Shabari and give moksham, to take the simple fruits that were offered by Shabari. So that kind of compassion that Rama had, and that Rama's Maithili Vivasanam, with her, he had to get into exile. And thinking of the shramam or the fatigue that all of them would have gone through, Plavagendrasya, the king of Plavanam means flying. Plavaga Indra, the king of monkeys, Hanuman. Samiksha, please look at him. So therefore, Utthatum, please rise up. I think Arhasi, it is appropriate that, considering the compassion that Rama had. And that compassionate Rama who had to exile with Sita, and now Sita who has been taken away by Ravana. And imagine the kind of fatigue this Hanuman must be experiencing. Sometimes when, people we love undergo some challenge, even though we are not the ones actually undergoing the difficulty, just thinking that they are suffering can completely drain us out. So imagine that Rama, and Hanuman here is the Rama Bhakta. So imagine what kind of exhaustion Hanuman must be facing, given that, that compassionate Rama has lost Sita. He lost his kingdom. He came into exile. He's filled with compassion. So imagine the kind of mental fatigue this Vanara must be experiencing. So it is only fair that you need to rise up from the ocean, use your power to expand in all directions, and offer a place to rest for Hanuman. So that concludes the 100th shloka. I'm very grateful to Guru that we have completed the first 100 shlokas. Please do practice regularly. I think members who have come forward to chant and explain have been doing a fantastic job. Every minute of effort that has been put into learning and teaching, coming up with the slides, doing the recordings, posting the recordings, I feel completely worth it and worthwhile. And thank you for giving me that feeling, because these are not live sessions where I teach and, I can see people's response, people chanting after me as a group. It's only these representatives who come and chant on your behalf. So I feel extremely humbled that the efforts that have been taken, not just by me, but a group of volunteers who have taken so much effort in creating the slides, helping me with the audio verification, doing the edits, putting together the individual verses, creating the YouTube videos for practice. I'm extremely grateful to all of them, and even more grateful to members who have taken up this learning very seriously, and every member who has volunteered so far, either to repeat or chant the previously learned shlokas or explain the meaning. It truly is extremely humbling and satisfying, and thank you to each and everyone who is giving me and the group of volunteers that kind of feeling. Ever grateful to Guru and Bhagavan for that. I will upload the verses on YouTube. Please do practice as much as possible. I'll try not to cancel classes during a week. I still have a bad throat, but we will have class hopefully this Friday as well. And so on the days when Fridays don't work for whatever reason, I will try to compensate with another day. So those who are not able to attend, the rescheduled classes, please take the effort to look at the recordings and learn from the recordings and be up to date before the next class. Because if we miss one or two classes, the learning kind of drops from our radar. So please do make an effort to do that as well. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Harihi Om Tatsat Mahaperiyava Sharanam. Jai Jai Shankara Har Har Shankara. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Thank you all for joining. Ram Ram Ram.